Porno pitches from bed because this election has been kicking my ass and politics are tough and scary, and also being anemic is kind of like having a walking concussion. I'm on my period. Hello everyone, I'm back again with a porno pitch. I was pretty close to not making a video this week because, stress, life, Prop 60 is the worst, things like that. Staying relevant with all the election tension, I wanted to share with you this porno pitch that had been bouncing around my head called Caged Birds. This porno pitch is set in a world of great social, sexual, and political oppression. Caged Birds takes place in a very 1950s-esque world and setting. Even though it actually takes place in the future, women are not professionals and they have been, again, reduced to the cult of domesticity, in which they're just really assigned to be daughters and mothers and work on the household, which is like a horrifying, reductive sort of situation, but I promise there is porn. Women are very regimented in their opportunities to pursue entertainment. One of these opportunities is called an audio amphitheater. So imagine a giant amphitheater filled with women sitting very properly with rigid backs, listening to audiobooks to like seemingly innocuous stories like Harry Potter. I choose Harry Potter because Harry Potter actually spits in the face of abusers and oppression. Every day women have this opportunity to sit with other women and just take in these audiobooks. And although they're really not encouraged or allowed to have conversations with one another while they're in this space, they come to know each other's faces. They come to know each other, they see each other's facial expressions. Two women in this huge amphitheater find that they are sitting beside each other pretty regularly, almost every day. And there's this unspoken attraction between them that grows and is expressed in them trying to find a way to sit closer to one another without drawing too much attention. It leads to porn. Because these women need to maintain decorum and still prescribe to the social standards that are put upon them, they have to do what they want to do to one another very sneakily. So cue lots of close-ups on hands touching thighs, hands exploring up skirts, hands doing a lot of over-the-panty stimulation to orgasm. There'd be a lot of close-up shots of their faces trying to remain neutral and not give away the fact that they are in bliss. Although from a wide view from behind, it seems like this sea of women are sitting very rigidly and not really moving and just taking in the audio of the audiobook. In the close-up shots and the medium shots, you can really see that these two women, although they're really trying to school their facial expressions, their hands are just stimulating one another. And what is kind of eerie, but for me very, very sexy and very hot, is that they are not able to make sex noises at all. All that tension and release that's going on between them is done silently. After a climax, the camera would pan away and zoom out to take in the entire amphitheater of women. But after having seen the sexual expressions, the sexual micro expressions of the two women, you kind of notice that other women are partaking. I don't know about you guys, but the idea that sexual expression will find a way in the midst of great oppression is hot to me. Call it a bodily revolution, call it hanky-panky anarchy, but I dig the idea that humans will find a way to be the sexual creatures that we are in the small, safe spaces that are provided. Hopefully in the future we have safe spaces more and more, and not this degeneration to oppression that humanity has already seen in this country. Thanks guys for watching this week's video. Sorry that's a little somber and kind of Twilight Zone-y. Well, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, leave a question, comment, or concern down below. I'll take a look at them. And again, if you're in California, please vote no on Prop 60. One Year Harry is a story that takes place in the woods. Lee, the main character, is a cisgendered female whose sexuality is kind of up in the air and kind of not really super important, but she's super sexual, and she ends up living in the woods alone